All right, there's a lessons learned curve here. What we have here is, like I said, this is basically my camera, but you know it kind of helps you with showing you a few little items on here as well. Oh, man, let me get that cap. Like I said, just continue to look on the camera there, kind of get an idea. All right. Sorry about that. I had to cover my lens cap here. I thought I had it covered, but I was trying to show you. Okay, this is a good note right here. Let me start over. This is your live view right here. I don't know if you can see me as I'm pointing right here. Okay, when you flip this switch, so you're turning it clockwise is going to bring your live view mode up. So your live view mode is going to show this whole screen right here. And what it is it represents also your video mode. And you can still take pictures in that mode as well as your live view mode. I never stick with the live view mode. Like I said, I'm just going to reiterate on the buttons and so forth. Okay, when you flip this cover back over here, you have an in and out. So that's your audio input. Has a mic line, and then it has an HDMI line, so you can run it to your TV or your computer if it does do well. I'm trying to see what we have down here to give you an exact pinpoint. So let me just look on mine. I'm just going to kind of take a quick look, so hopefully we don't have any movement on here. Okay, that's your mic line. So it is your mic line. That is your mic line there as well. And then the other one is your connecting body to your computer source power for relaying your pictures off your camera. I'm gonna have to do this a few times, but just bear in mind I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm not really good at this, so I just want to try to give you as much help as I can. Then sometimes I have this happen to me. This little command dial up here is actually your vision, your eye, as well as you have your lens as well, which zooms it in on. But I've had a few times where I was like, man, I can't. I'm sitting there messing with it, and somehow or another, like I said, with the command dial, even though that is a locking mechanism right here for the bottom, your single, your low speed, your high speed, your quiet speed, your remote speed. I mean, it's not a speed. Your remote, your quick setting, your quiet setting, and then your time delay, where you can do an interviews up to 20 seconds, I believe, and then you can do it like a fifth of a second. Click, click, click. However you want to set it up. But it's pretty. Like I said, it's new to everyone. You're going to sit here. The first thing to envision is just the camera itself. That's the basic concept. Don't get frustrated with it. You got the camera. That's the most important thing. The more you shoot with it, the more you're going to explore with it. Where, like I said, some are going to use the auto function, which that's fine. And the next thing, which is kind of annoying after you get to shoot, is your your holders for your strap. And like I said, a lot of times you got to really watch it. And I believe this is your speaker. Like I said, some of this I mess with a lot, and then like I said, I'll give you a different view, but to give an exact interpretation of what it is, I'm just trying to do the best with what I have here. To give you pinpoint accuracy, I can submit it in a comment or something looking at my manual. And then you have your you have the dial down here which sets it from single to low speed to to your quiet mode, and your time delay, and your mirror up. But like I said, I don't clean my camera. I take it somewhere and let it be done, which I probably shouldn't. And then if you look off to your side right here, which I'll show a better picture of this here shortly, you have your automatic setting and your manual, and then your vibration mode. So I believe this is the 18 by 105 lens, and of course your lens view right here, and then that, and the push button dial command mode right here is, you know, to open up your picture so you can see them, and then of course your delete, and then like I said, if you your menu button, and you'll notice where it says QA in your ISO. That's something that you'll eventually, when you get in use a manual mode, you'll really use a lot. But you notice this little green icon right here. Well, there's actually a setting on a button up here on the top, which they coincide together, so it resets your autofocus. Because like I said, lo and behold, always expect the unexpected. But I'm gonna try to go to another slide here so I can. Here's another slide. It's very helpful. Like I said, this is a D7000, so it just kind of showing you the difference. You have two slots for your memory cards. So like I said, I don't know if you could probably do it. Like I said, mine's a 32, and then I have I can put two 32s or I can put two 64s. But like I said, that's just kind of giving you an idea. It's not really a good picture, but at least you kind of seeing the difference right there. Okay, this is the top of the dial. And this, like I said, this mode right here, I believe, is the scene mode. So what it does is, it's kind of tough to show you, but when you get in that setting where it says scene mode, you know, it's giving you a multitude of portrait modes and all that. But like I said, I don't mess with it, but I guess if you want to, you know, it's cool. Because like I said, it teaches on. I'm not, you know, doing anything in a bad perspective or anything. Your f-stop, you know, of course that's 3.5. I don't. Then you have your AF autofocus mode, and then you got that preset ISO auto, and then your white balance auto, and then of course your battery mode down here, and then it's just showing you a multitude of settings. Like I guess for here on the preference on the scene mode, maybe it's showing you all these multitude of functions, but on your lower down here you have, you know, what setting you want to go in, like portrait mode. Then I believe that's your D-lighting mode, which is, I think it's an auto there. But like I said, you can change it. But like I said, I think on a lot of these right here, it's preset. The only thing I think you can really change on that, maybe your ISO a little. It might vary a little bit, but I think a lot of these are preset settings. And I believe that's why it says ISO auto. But I just kind of want to, let's see what I got. Okay, this is really good. Okay, this is a D52. And like I said, you know, it's showing you here a little more in detail. Oh, and then the GPS mode, which mine has that as well. Which, you know, I think it's a waste of money on that. You know, maybe the HDMI, and if you want to do some videos, the mic, you know, going that in. And of course you have your push button up here, which flips up your flash if you don't have a flash, which I have a flash. I like it a lot better, but you know, you can still use that as well, so it's always a good bonus. Then so let's say, you know, you have your auto switch right here in your manual, and then your vibration on or off, and then like I said, actually right here is another switch. So this and that have to be coincide together, or I'm not going to say it. You know, you still might take a picture, but it's going to be horrible. Or, and then it said it can even, you know, hurt the function of the camera. So you want to make sure, if you're an auto here. If you're in manual here, you know, you want to make sure you're in manual there. Which, like I said, I do it. I try not to do it, but you know, we all make mistakes. So you know, don't be too hard on yourself. The FM button, like I said, just wanted to keep it pretty basic. You know, for right here. Oh, this is really good. There's your auto setting, and like I said, you got your single down here, your low speed, high speed, the quiet mode, and then your time. And then actually this one you can't see right here is your remote, and then right that brings up your lens, your mirror for cleaning. But you got your let's see, manual is what I usually use right here. You can preset these dials right here, U1, U2, to a setting that you prefer to shoot. But like I said, if you're gonna end up shooting, you really want to go to manual is the way to learn it, because and you're constantly going to be changing your ISO, you're constantly changing your f-stop. I mean, because lighting, you know, is like this. It's constantly changing when you walk, you move, unless you're staying in one setting. And but then again, it all depends on you, the individual. So I mean, like I said, you can't go wrong. But you got your auto setting, and this is your auto function as well. But it's one where it's not using a flash, and then you have the scene mode, which you still have to have it coincide with the little white mark here. You got aperture mode, manual mode. Oh God, I'm trying to remember what the S stands for. I think it's like a shutter mode. You know what? Let me look on that. I can look at it real quick just to give you kind of an exact. Because like I said, I don't use it that much on the command dial, and it only takes me a second just to make sure we got it all right. Because like I said, once you get used to using one setting and you don't use it all the time, it's like, oh man, what setting is this? Also, you really want to be careful when you change your lenses. You know, don't just jam it on there. Make sure you go to that white dot to white dot, you know, so to speak, as that goes. Okay, I'm almost there. So let's see here. Let's reiterate on this right here so I can give you the exact. That's your single frame mode. And then the next one is continuous low speed, continuous high speed, then your quiet shutter release, the self timer, then your remote setting, and then mirror up mode. And like I said, I think this is the proper way to do it, because like I said, I don't want to say something wrong and misinform somebody, because like I said, it happens a lot. Okay, let's see. So this is your program auto mode, and this is your shutter priority mode, and this is your aperture mode, and then of course your manual. And then the U1 and U2 is, it's a little bit confusing when you see it at first, but what it is it's just the mode that you lock it up into. So if you want to use U1 as priority, or you want to use U1 as shutter, when you go to that setting and you go into your menu, it shows you to save the mode. You just turn that dial and then go back and say which setting do I want to save it to, U1, U2. But like I said, it's no problem. I can help you on that. And then like I said, that's my camera. That's just the front body look. And then like I said, this dial right here is your f-stop dial. Let's see. Okay, that's really good. This is your horseshoe. So that's where you're going to be installing a flash. And like I said, that's the 18x105. And then like I said, it shows your, this command dial works your f-stop. So you're changing it, bloop, bloop, bloop. And then you got the back dial, which changes your shutter speed. So this is your shutter speed down here. And actually, if you touch that, your shutter button here on the top on the command dial, it actually will light up your ISO, and then you can work your ISO as you're pushing the ISO button on the side. But like I said, just kind of want to, okay, this is really good. So actually what this is showing is what you're looking through the keyhole when you go to shoot. So you're showing a multitude of things right here. Actually what this is a picture already taken. It's showing on your screen, but the little green dot right here, I mean the little red dot, green, I'm not colorblind. So it's showing you where it actually zeroed in on when it took the picture, was right there at his feet. And like I said, auto mode is really cool. And this could even be the 3D mode. So what 3D mode is, it picks up on the individual, it tracks them, and it's totally, it's constantly processing while you're taking a picture. Oh, okay, well I think that might be all I have. But like I said, it kind of gives you an idea. Like I said, this is mine. Like I said, if I had something else, I would show you. But like I said, at least you kind of got an idea, with the camera. So, like I said, that was just a picture of my daughter there, which is really cool. I'm trying to go through here and see if I do see anything, but I think you've pretty much seen what I have that I wanted to go over with. But like I said, hopefully that helps you. Kind of gives you an idea, because like I said, as we learn, it's nice to kind of give something back. So that pretty much ends that.